Thank you for tuning in. Today we have a video that we reacted to on a live stream. We live stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 p.m. EST, so feel free to join in, say what's up to me in the chat, and put some requests in live, and you can hang out with us all in real time. We also have a Patreon with a bunch of exclusive stuff on there, album reactions, regular reactions, and once or twice a month, we do Patreon exclusive live streams. If you'd like to follow any of the social media, all the links are going to be in the description. The description is going to be your best friend if you want to follow anything outside of the YouTube. I do make my own music. All that's on here as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Much love.
Crap. Up next, for the first time, I'm hearing NF. The song is called Hope. This is the first time I'm hearing the song Hope from NF. It was requested by Stephanie over here in our live stream. People have been talking about NF on the channel for like a long time, and we just never, I guess, made it around to checking them out. Not for any reason in particular, simply just because, you know, I go based off of requests that are in comments on the Patreon or in the live streams, and we just never made our rounds with NF. But we are here today with a song called Hope. Let's see what we take away from it. Thank you so much for the request, Stephanie. Let's do it.
Hope, yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul.
Hold on. These chords. So it's an E flat minor. Then it's B flat 7. No, 7. It's like adding a sense of this. This is sounding like it's gonna be chaotic, because I know that sounds crazy to say, but that's like a tense sounding chord, and then yeah, dude. I have a feeling this is gonna sound chaotic. Okay, so that was B flat 7, E flat minor. I'm gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back.
Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. Oh, oh. 30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get...
Wow, okay, sorry to pause so early. Yeah, this is so it's like a push and pull kind of feel with the instrumental. It's just like you're hitting the root note, and then you're just going bim, 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 bim. Lyrically, though, is what I'm most interested in. He said, in 30 years, you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where's it at? Off jump, it sounds like whoa, calm down, slow down, Jimmy. It sounds like a mental, like you're talking to like yourself, essentially. You're reflecting, maybe, or you're having like an internal dialogue. Let's see.
Me, I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run.
Oh,
But
snap.
it's time to give the people something different. So
Dude,
without
is the beat gonna drop? Like it's making me like, oh, dude, it keeps on going. Like, it sounds like it's about to go into this, but it's just like, psych, psych. Oh my gosh, dude.
give the people something different. So without further ado, I like to introduce my album. My album. Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can.
Oh, what's my definition of success? Creating something nobody else can. Oh,
What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can.
wow.
Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things.
Dude, okay, so first and foremost, the lyrical content is just super intricate here. I mean, he's talking about like giving up yourself, giving up your heart to appeal to people just to make a quick buck, not taking what you're doing, not doing what you want to do with what you're doing. And I'm assuming it's music related, like making songs that a label or whatever wants you to make. My definition of success, listening to your heart, what your heart says, yeah. Standing up for what you know is, like, being yourself. By the way, the cadence is crazy. Standing up for what you know is right where what always else is, like the ad-libs, right? Tucking their tail between their legs, what's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told just to quit. Yeah, it's just like, it's a person, turn them into motivation. Ooh, a person that can take failures in life and turn them into motivation. Let's go, dude. The song's literally called Hope, right? The song is literally called Hope. That's fire.
Take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you,
This
why
too?
would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it. Necessary evil, difficult.
Oh my gosh, brother. What? Dude, the switch ups. The switch ups here. I mean, this dude's got some talent. where are we even at? Like, I'm trying to stay with these lyrics, but it's just like I keep getting sucked into the video. Growing pains, a necessary evil, difficult to go through, but beneficial. It's just, yeah, it's like, I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. What was sticking out to me in the production side, it sounded like we were having like some sort of scraping sound, like you were scraping like violin strings or guitar strings or something. And it gives off that like almost like anxiety forward or just like tenseness. But it also doesn't help that the beat is constantly hitting you with the uppercut and a left hook like Manny Pacquiao. It like adds to the tenseness.
Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I'd never hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did. Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in a shot. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up. Not running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking the reins.
Oh my God. Okay. Round of applause for NF. Hold on, because we're not done here. We're not done here. That was NF Hope. Insane. Insane production. The production was insane. The from the big band hits to the cadences, the dynamics, like, dude. But when he started saying, like, I pick my son up every day to let him know he's loved, like, come on, dude. I feel like I missed a lot lyrically. I'm trying to read some lyrics here. The woman singing, she said something about my mind is a hall, or there's a hall I'm trapped in or something. And I'm assuming maybe that's the building that he was in, that he fell into. That's where like that's like symbolism for what he's trapped in, like a home or a house in his brain. But like, I mean, I feel like you could pick lines from this, and each line is like its own, like, if I'd have never hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat, face your demons. We'll scroll down, like you can go really anywhere, and it's like a line pretty much saying like, hey, there's hope. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, use me as a catalyst type thing. Wake up every day, pick my son up, hold him in my arms, let him know he's loved. Crazy. Standing by the window, questioning if dad is ever gonna show up. Like, brother, isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted. That wasn't a shot. Mama, I forgive you. I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. And then he goes into the 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain. It's just saying, like, it took me 30 years to get to where I am right now, to this day, to finally accept this all myself, you know, to be in this position. That was crazy. One more round of applause for NF.